our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, and they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The run to the right. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's going for a big play downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Baylor's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going.
There he goes. He's on the 40. Past the 20. And he's struck on the ground, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Johnston. The 27-yard line of this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less...
Stops the tackle, and he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Let's go! From the shotgun, the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost and put quite a drive together. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not?
Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off the good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He finds him out on the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option. Again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nearly picked off there. He might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's why these guys play defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that pay.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McMahon. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. Always got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Knocked away, incomplete, and Warriors get tied in the red zone.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he's everywhere. This guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start. We're still in the 1st half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss.
And it's picked off at the goal line. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Brings it to the open. And the finger missed. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the option. Quick toss. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Akron. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMahon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Line space on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks, him still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time. This time, that was not a good read. cornerback has got to take a breath. He's got to settle himself down.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Big guy smells it. Into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
There we go. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking downfield. And they fail to hook up on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll leave it with it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything. This offense has got it going.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little boost for your line.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that one's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It is good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Send the tight end in motion. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Fires downfield. No other words. That was just a terrible throw.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they'll even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker. It is so important.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
Makes the grab. It throws. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. I'm on offense right now thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was working for his man right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do it to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on them.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Grant in the backfield. It's Clay. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but...
There he is! Snowlander! Sacked at the 7. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, if you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the Bears will pump this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Under fire. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Inside the 45. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll slide it at the 43.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young men. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Let's it fly. And the missed connection on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's best. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's McMahon. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Razorbacks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
If I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. They're running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Johnston. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, the defense picking up where it left off.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's heading up the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Rose. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on. Okay.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up the throw. And they dial up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of the times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that. He can lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up 14 over James Madison. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line.
kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back to the 45.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have to fake. And the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Rose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. On a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy who wants to drop back. Hand it off, get some positive yards, get going to the next one.
He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it impossible. Touchdown Bears! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll give it to the back. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Breaks it with the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Johnston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. There's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Release to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Damatola. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together